Welcome to IBC 2025. This year we bring together our global media, technology and entertainment clients, showcasing their groundbreaking innovations right here in Amsterdam. Well, day 3 at IBC, and I'm delighted to be here at ClearCom with Bob. Bob, how's it going?
It's going very well. It's been a good show. A lot of interesting discussions here this year. So people are excited about new products, of course, and there's that part. But also we like to have people wander in here with unique problems to solve, and we've seen a fair bit of that at this show, so that's nice.
And that's why shows like these are so important, really, for the industry.
Absolutely, for sure. And the face-to-face opportunity to sort of outline what that thing is you're trying to get done. If you were doing that over email or even Zoom, it would be very challenging.
Nothing beats face-to-face. So look, tell me, ClearCom, give me a flavor of what you do and where you're positioned within the market.
Sure, so ClearCom is a leader in communications for people who need to talk to each other to get a thing done. That's really what we do. We do that for a lot of different markets. In broadcast, it's traditionally organized around an intercom system to allow a director and some producers to all talk to, camera people, talent, other technical people on the staff to produce some kind of activity, whether that's in a TV studio or out in the field at some kind of sporting event or a news event or something like that. We also tie together master control systems for people to coordinate things coming in and out of stations and studios and facilities, and we have a lot of our global broadcast customers are literally that global in that they have facilities in multiple places, in multiple countries in many cases, so we're connecting those things together as large linked integrated systems to allow people to talk to each other again to get a thing done. We see other people at this market, like in the corporate AV marketplace. We see some people in offshore industrial applications. That's an interesting thing. There's some theme park activity floating around in this area, some live events. We've interacted with our customer here, the Dutch National Opera and Ballet. Is a longtime ClearCom customer who's just gone through a major upgrade, so they come over even though that's not really a broadcast activity, but they're local to us, so we get to see them here. So all those different things all come into play together when we're at a show like this.
So a lot of variety and a lot of solutions to find. So it's all about listening, but essentially keeping crews connected. Tell me more about what you're showcasing, what kind of conversations you're having this year.
Sure, so probably the most exciting thing for many of our users is our new product release called FreeSpeak Icon. It fits into a family of wireless belt packs under the name FreeSpeak. The previous one was FreeSpeak 2. FreeSpeak Icon is a larger, more capable 9-button intercom, allows you to roam around a FreeSpeak infrastructure and have full-time, total connection, full duplex communication with other people who are in the system and then or linked to the system, maybe on outside systems or wired intercoms as well. FreeSpeak 2 is not going away. It's still a workhorse product. It's, I believe, the most successful wireless product of all time in the industry overall, globally. The FreeSpeak Icon adds in more buttons. So FreeSpeak 2 is 4 buttons. FreeSpeak Icon is 9 buttons. Not everyone needs 9 talk paths on their wireless belt pack as they're wandering around their facility, but some people do. So we sort of refer to it casually as a boss pack, right? Because there are going to be some people on a production or on an activity that really need to talk to more people. Yeah. 9 buttons is the industry leading mobile pack for talking to different individuals in the system. That puts us in a good position for people who need that kind of capability. There are a number of other great features. Of all of those, the other very important one is the master volume control on the belt pack. So when you have effectively a wireless key panel on your waist and you're talking to people, what you need is a very quick way to bring your overall volume up and down, because you may have latched listens to 5 or 6 different conversations, and all of a sudden things get a little overwhelming and you're trying to also deal with something in the real world, as it were. So you need to be able to bring your level up and down, and that global or master volume level is at the bottom of the belt pack, so you can just feel it by touch, and without even needing to look at your belt pack, bring your levels up and down overall, and that's a unique feature to that device also. So some new features in this not just more buttons, although more buttons is an important part of the story, but some of these new features are important. Bluetooth support, you can use your latest AirPods with the Icon pack. Not all the products out in the market can support the very latest Bluetooth protocol, which makes it a little bit of a better fit for people who are wanting to use Bluetooth in that way.
The interesting thing about listening to you is that you're offering more buttons, but less buttons are out there too, if that's what suits your need.
Exactly.
So how are people reacting? I mean, is this just launching now? Is it available?
This year, so we've been shipping throughout this year. We started shipping in April, so we've got some use cases that are very robust, and people have put it through its paces. In this region, maybe the most exciting one was Cirque put it on a show in Saudi. That was really great to see them put it in use for that production.
So it's being well received.
Very well received, yeah. And it's exciting, and we're seeing it kind of in the way that we thought. Some people are like, well, this is a greenfield site and I want everybody to have 9 buttons. Great. Some people are like, oh, I want to add 2 belt packs to my existing stock of 30 belt packs because I need 2 for my 2 supervisory people, and that's what we thought was going to happen. So that's really driving interest, and this works on our on multiple platforms. So for the FreeSpeak 2 family, and the way our architecture often works is these pieces work on different platforms or devices that could sort of act as the brain. So we've talked about the endpoints, right? The belt packs and the transceivers that allow you to move around the space and provide the RF coverage, but that infrastructure can sit on different centerpieces to that system. In this case, Arcadia Central Station is one of the ways we're seeing the most people pick it up, because Arcadia is our most fully featured system that supports Icon and really has some great additional features to it. But some people are using it on the Eclipse platform, which is our large-scale infrastructure for big studio complexes and other very large matrix-based operations. So the system is, FreeSpeak Icon is going on both of those places. We're seeing the uptake on both applications.
It's an exciting time for the industry generally. I mean, blink and there's been a new development or a new adaptation. Where do you see the future?
We're seeing a lot of interest in virtualization, and Clearcom has had 2 virtual intercom clients for a fairly long time. Agent IC is our app that runs on either your phone or your tablet. Station IC runs on a laptop or PC platform. They're both very similar in design, and they both allow you to have a virtualized Clearcom intercom on some device that you're carrying with you or are using on your own hardware. What we've seen now in the last couple of years, and last year really, we were launching our cloud-based intercom called Gen IC. The way Gen IC works is it becomes the brain in the cloud, and those clients go back and connect to it. So we have this very elegant sort of situation in that we have these software clients that are well proven and have been out in the marketplace for, in one case, a decade, that are referring back to, instead of a hardware-based device, which they can still do for people who want to use it that way, but now into the cloud. And so that cloud operation allows people to even further virtualize their intercom operation. But of course, you need to tie that into various things, and so we see different people tying it into different systems for that function. Yesterday, I had a long conversation with a group from Norway that does support for ski racing and ski racing activities, and they use our virtual client to allow their reporter out on the slopes to talk to the production team back in the facility in Norway. And they've used that for a period of time. They're looking for some more tweaks to that, but one idea is some modifications maybe for them to take it from, instead of tying directly back to a hardware device in their studios in Norway, to actually use the cloud, giving them a little bit more power out in the field in terms of flexibility and moving around there, and then downlinking back to their studios in Norway instead of using the direct hardware link. So there's a lot of movement in that area. We see a lot of growth. Our Gen IC can support hundreds of users. We've been hosting a visitor at this show, Mina Sabit from our customer TED. People might know TED Talks that they've seen online. Yeah, so Mina's been with us, and she's been using Gen IC as part of her system. And one of the things we've been discussing is for her to scale that up from the 16 users they've been using now up to 200, because for their big TED conference, they really have a much larger grouping that they are considering bringing into the intercom domain. Gen IC can go up to 380 odd users, so it gives them a chance to build that out. And it works well in that you could spin up a system for a week or a month or a year. Yeah. So for somebody who has an event-based thing, like, oh, I need surge capacity for a week or 2 weeks or something like that, it can be licensed that way, and that really creates a flexibility for people that gives them the possibility to imagine, oh, I want to add 200 Intercom users for a week.
So that's flexibility, cool. Variety, that's the name of the game. It's been so good to talk to you today, Bob. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Thank you.